시간 속에서 모든 네가 내 속에서 I found you, I found me and you 그 안에서 나의 모습이 보여 같은 공간 속에서 같은 시간 속에서 Let me run, let me run, let me run alone with you Yeah, yeah 내 곁에 있어줘 Yeah, yeah I need you right by my side now 내 편이 돼준 내 발 맞추면서 달리자고 We going side by side 난 너랑 같이 가고 싶어 약속해줘 I see myself in you Stay together you and I, you and I, you and I 난 너의 곁에 You ready? Let's go! Give up, never give up.
You know, whenever you guys are having a hard time, feel depressed, or you know, you've got a lot on your mind, just want to say that you know, it's always okay to come to us. But for me, come to Stray Kids, you know, and tell us how you feel, tell us what you're feeling, because you know, we have ears to listen to. We will listen to you guys, and no matter what. We will try to, you know, help out with what you're going through. Because I think that's one thing that Stray Kids, everyone can agree on. We will always try to fix you guys. So if you guys have anything, you know, just come find us. We'll help you out. Or we'll at least try to help you out.
So call me. 지금 바로 눈에 불을 켜 I just wanna taste it, make it up 새로운 불판 위에 되게 대고 메뉴 골라 call me up 원하는 걸로 다 serve
Cooking like a chef, I'm a 5-star Michelin 미의 정점을 찍고 눈에 보여 illusion
처음 느꼈지 이런 감정 놀랄 거야 gonna shock 바로 감정 소리
Sorry, I'm dirty
바람과 함께 등장한 Man, I'm not sorry, I'm dirty
Keep on talking, we don't play by the rules
Swerving, I'm speeding on super road Luxurious like I'm in S-Class Best of the best on first class I'm up above the world so high I'll be the shining day and night They wonder how my spotlight is so bright Golden stars 별난 놈 That's me 별 it in my world 빛깔 번쩍 개카스는 팀 빛깔 번쩍 빛이 번쩍 또 빛나는 star I know it's gonna be lonely Cause everyone keeps turning me down Countless new surroundings Cold eyes keep looking me down I'm still in the crowd Alien of the town Yeah, they want me to give up right now And making me laugh is so loud Waking the demon just hiding inside You only get to live one life I know I'm ready, take that chance No matter what they tell me I cannot explain this feeling Yeah, this path was meant to be my dream
Live like the ashes, breathe my passion Power is burning eternally No regrets, I love this feeling
is still unknown. We're gonna show the way. We made it on our own. We do what we wanna do. The message through our music, it ain't even done. It's true. Yeah, rhythm never stops. 어린 나에 보라고 외쳐져 나왔던 갈등. 눈이 감길 때쯤 무너져 내렸던 노력들. Every part of me 내야만 했던 날들의 힘듦 속에서 버텨나 이젠 자랑스러운 그 이름. Cause Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray Kids run to a dot, do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less than up. Oh, we'll never stop. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go on and on. 돈과 명예 중 뭘 더 원해. 솔직히 더 많은 걸 바라고 달랐지 욕심 끝에 남은 건 my team. 그 무엇과도 바꿀 수 없는 가치 another me. 어두운 터널을 걸으며 그려지 우리의 청사진. 청춘을 팔았다 생각하네 살 수 없는 꿈을 산 거지. We stay straight, we always stay on the lonely street. 걸어온 이 길을 we don't leave. 영혼은 없대도 I believe the time is spent with we. Remember forever ever. Oh, I won't let me fall down. So proud of myself, never down. Who we are. 언제까지나 믿어 널. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray Kids run till we're top. Do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less than up. Oh, we'll never stop. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go on and on. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray Kids run till we're done. Do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less than up. Oh, we'll never stop. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go on and on.
자석같이 끌려가 I cannot explain this reaction 이거
I'm gonna let you know that I'm just gonna go and hold you so never letting go. I'm gonna let you know that I'm just gonna go. Yeah, 난 너에게로 지금 출발합니다. But I let go. Never letting go. Oh, I cannot explain this emotion. 1, 4, 3, I love you.
Alrighty. Stop. Yeah, this is just not those days that
Hello.
yeah. What? I could have swore it said a very bad word. Is my video gonna go? It is coming on. Okay, yay. Well, my passport photo looks like this. It looks like I'm bald because my hair is so blonde. Yeah,
Yeah, well, mine.
I
looks
saw yours.
like-
At least you look like you have hair.
But I look like it's my mugshot.
Mine looks like that too.
But mine
So
looks
you're,
for real.
I guarantee you, we are not the only ones that look like we were lined up in front of a.
I look like
prison.
I've been in prison for a few years.
Yeah.
Ocean, get over here.
However, I haven't got
Ocean.
my birth certificate back yet. I'm like, aren't I supposed to get that
Yeah,
before my passport, or did it come after for you?
no, it came after for me. I was
Okay.
worried about that too. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I ever gonna get that back?
Right?
No, I was worried about that too. I honestly
Because
thought I
mine, you
was-
know, was from a long time ago, so I don't. I don't know if I can get another one.
if I would have made a copy before I gave it to them. I have copies of my birth certificates. I don't have.
Yeah,
one.
but so many places want the original.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. But at least you'll have a copy.
Oh, I have copies. Thing
okay.
is, my birth certificate, get this, my birth certificate in the state of Missouri is black with white lettering.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I want one like
Not
that.
really, because you can't freaking see anything hardly.
Oh, still it's like Wednesday. Okay, BT Dubs. I saw Wednesday,
The new series,
the new
new
series,
season, the new season.
and I was like flabbergasted. Flabbergasted, let me tell you. For one reason. One, it only has 4 episodes.
That's it.
Yes.
So what's the point of putting it out?
I think it's because they just wanted to get it out there, you know?
Well, I know that one kid, isn't he in prison or is going to prison or something?
He's in a Salem.
No, like in real life.
Oh, him? No, I heard apparently no, didn't Kelsey say that apparently like it was false he was falsely accused and there was evidence to back it up, but by then like his reputation was kind of tarnished so they couldn't bring him back. So yeah, he wasn't in it. Like they made up a story that he went to Switzerland or something.
Yeah.
But it ended on such a cliffhanger that you're like, no. But what's weird is that it's basically a two-parter. So like they did the first 4 episodes as part one, and the second part comes out September 3rd. I'm like, well, fuck, if I would have known that,
I
I would
hate
waited
it
till
when they do
September
that shit.
3rd. They
Right?
probably didn't finish the episode, so they wanted to like split it up so that way we get a part of it and then we can get the other part later.
Yeah,
Or
but when they do that, I
maybe
always have to rewatch everything because I
I
don't remember.
know. I did that too. I literally rewatched season 1 and then watched season 2. And now you're
Yeah,
telling me
because I
that
was looking last night and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to rewatch. I'm gonna have to watch season 1 before I move on to season 2.
no, for real. I literally said that same thing and I did it just to find out that it's in split in 2 parts and I have to wait till September 3rd. My lord, I gotta wait a whole month. I'm gonna have to rewatch everything again.
Right?
So I was telling my cousin, I was just like, BT
Just wait
Dub.
until it all comes out.
Yeah. I was just like, those who went ahead and watched it
Oh, crap.
already,
Trying to
sucks
sort
for
out these
them.
heart charms. This is ridiculous.
Okay, so the glasses are delayed, right? And I'm just like, oh my
Again?
gosh. Yeah.
Why?
So they gave me a $5 credit because they're delayed. And they said if they don't show up by a certain time, by a
You'll get a
certain day,
refund?
I can get a refund. And if they still show up, then I can keep them. That happened last time with something. I forgot what it was. And I'm kind of hoping that happens again because then I can get a refund. And if they come in, then I can also get my
Have
get
a second
get more.
batch.
Yeah, get another one. Like, let me see what day it's supposed to be here.
Well, my square machine was supposed to be in yesterday, and it's not. So I'm still waiting.
So I made, I want to say $75 off that app.
Okay, I need to like download that app. You sent it to me. I gotta find it again.
Okay. Yeah, I made $75 off of it. You can only pull out $30 at a time. Um, so like you'll transfer the $30 and then you can transfer again. Like it doesn't give you like a time limit on how long you gotta wait until you do the next transfer. You just can only transfer out $30 at a time.
Well,
You
that's
can't do more.
stupid.
Yeah, it is weird, but it sucks because one of the $30 I sent out, I accidentally put the wrong email to my PayPal. So I'm just like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do? So I gotta contact support and figure it
Yeah.
out. It says if it has not arrived by in 3 hours, or is that 10 days? I mean 3 days. It says if no updates in 3 days, 10 hours, and 20 minutes, then I can issue a refund. Oddly specific, but okay.
I'm just
Oh,
hoping these buttons I'm making sell because some of the cards, in order to have their face in the middle of the button, you have to use a lot of card stock around it because it's a small picture. I hope those sell. They may not sell. Not
I
sure
was
if
hoping
it's
with the concerts being over, like more people would want to start buying up on their stuff again.
yeah. Well, they are buying.
I mean, yeah, I sold two things: the computer monitor things and the Pink
Oh,
Audit
you mean in
album.
merch? Yeah, I've been selling a couple things a week.
What was I
And
gonna
then,
look
I
at?
get these asinine low ball offers, and I'm like, you crazy.
No, for Rose. I was thinking of just putting free shipping and just adding the shipping into the price so they just think it's free shipping.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm about to send you a picture. Look at the top chain band. Whose birthday is today? Oh, wait. Oh, there's a Sunman. That's not too bad, but okay, so I'm going to send you this picture. The top chain bin is the one I'm talking about, like where I had to use quite a bit, but I have some that I've had to use even more than that. Like how I had to use that cardstock behind him.
The
Even the
okay,
IN,
I see.
yeah, even the IN I had to use quite a bit down there.
Yeah, I see. I see.
Those are the kind that I'm afraid is not going to sell.
Mhm. I can see why you would say that. But I mean, like, a button's a button.
Yeah.
I still think that we can also just sell them as a pack, like a merch pack.
Yeah, if I can get enough stuff done. I did
Yeah,
a
so
lot. I
like
did a lot of buttons last night.
we'll have the pack. It'll have like a couple buttons, a couple keychains. It'll have the glasses,
Earrings.
earrings. I feel like we should do that. I feel
Yeah.
like they will sell better that way. If anything, we
Especially
can
for
even,
Christmas or birthdays.
yeah, if anything, we can also put in a random album and just like match the prices of everything.
Yeah.
I feel like that would sell pretty well. But it would say random album. We won't put like which album it would be.
Mm-mm.
I feel like that would be better.
You know what I have a lot of?
Hmm.
Social Path, Genshin Social Path, and Cinnamon Social Path. I literally have like
I
50 of
have
each of those.
I have Ian Social Path. I have a bunch of his.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, mine was Hyunjin and Cinnamon. This is the worst part about this stuff is having to sort all this shit out. And I had to buy like several packs because I bought like 2 or 3 packs of the little heart charms, and it only gave me like 3 of one, and I'm like, well, that ain't gonna work. So I bought more.
Lord. I'm thinking of just like checking off Amazon and stuff because apparently I didn't realize this at the time, but Timu's taxes went up so much that like something that says it's $20 you'll be buying it for like 40.
If you look, it'll usually tell you that it's a local warehouse or something, and that's what you need to buy from if you can, because then we don't have to pay tariffs and all that stuff on it. Am I nearly done with the hearts? Holy crap. Oh, this is the tiny ones. See if I can find it. There they are.
Wow. Just found out my sister and my parents went out to eat yesterday, and your girl got no invite. What a bunch of weenies.
Ah, well, that's
They're
just
just like,
rude.
sorry, no brokies allowed.
That's just rude.
Well, they went to a baby shower yesterday, which I didn't want to go to,
I get
and
that.
they ended up leaving early, and they just went out to eat.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh wow. No invite or nothing. I see y'all. Guess what I did?
There is no telling.
So so I had my sleep study, right?
Uh-huh.
And before I went to my sleep study, I had work at 5 a.m. Until 1:30 that day. And I told my sister, I was like, hey, you want to hang out since you're gonna drive me to my sleep study anyway? She's like, yeah, sure. Well, since we're hanging out, I was just like, hey, let's make some catfish and rice and stuff like that and just chow down while we don't have the kids with me as much as we want and not have to worry about feeding them. And she was like, okay, yeah, let's do that. Well, I have her make it because I'm just like, too lazy. You make the food. I said, I provided the food. You make food.
I hate
And
frying anything.
we didn't fry it. We just made it in
Oh,
the pan. Yeah, my little brother gives a shit about it. He was just like, it tastes better fried. I said, but it's quicker and it still tastes good doing it in the pot. So shut the fuck up.
right.
And I said, if you had a problem, you could have done it yourself.
Yep. Don't look a gift
And
horse in the mouth.
no, for real. And I my sister was just like, make the rice then. And it's just the rice cooker. It's not a big deal. Just, clean out the rice, and make it
I
in the
need to
rice
get a
cooker.
rice cooker because I need to start eating more rice.
Oh, I love the rice cooker. I love it.
Because I
Because I
never can
love
make
eating
my
rice.
rice. Like it always comes out icky.
I was always okay making my rice, but the rice cooker just makes time go by so much faster that way. Well, I had put too much water in the rice because I was too lazy. So I just put a lot of water so that way I won't have to like keep going and checking on it to see if I didn't add enough. So I added a little bit extra water. And so it was like getting there, and I was just like, oh, let me just stir it around a little bit so the water's just not sitting in one area. So I was like stirring it, but I used like a little spatula spreading thing. And so I was like, choom, choom, and there was this one part that got stuck a little bit. So I like dug in there a little bit, and the rice and the boiled water popped up out of the pan and landed all over my hand.
Ow!
And it burned so much. Let me tell you, I was like, ah, ah. And my
I,
sister's like, what
and
happened?
I bet that rice stuck too, didn't it?
I didn't pay attention to that over the pain, but like, this is what it looks like.
Can't take you
Like that,
anywhere.
I know, like that's the worst part, but you can like slightly see the redness around it too.
So is it first or second degree burn?
I never went to doctor to find out.
Well, I mean, it's a
But
burn. What are they going to do? It's not like it's all over your body where they're going to admit you.
yeah, I was just like, so what I did was I immediately put it under cold water, right?
Yep.
What? What? Good night. And I immediately put it underneath cold water, and I had let it sit there for like a good second. Just but then when I pulled it out of the cold water, it was burned a lot. So I was just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So I grabbed a bag of ice, go to bed. So I grabbed a bag of ice, and I'm just like, put it on there, right? But the bag of ice melted too quickly, and I'm just like, ow, owie, owie. It's still hurting. It's still hurting. And so just like the ice isn't working anymore. So I put it underneath the cold water, but I put the water too high. So when I put it underneath there, more of my skin started peeling off. And I was like, oh shit, what did I do? And I was like, oh, oh. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what do I
that's a
do? What do I do?
second degree burn, baby.
Yeah, and then my sister was just like, put it in milk, put it in milk. I'm like, oh. So I grabbed a jug of milk in the fridge and I poured it in a pot and put my hand in there, and gave me some relief. And then I was just like, oh my gosh. And then I pulled it out, but it was like still burned. I was like, ah. And my sister's like, I better not see tears. You're stupid enough to do that. I don't know why you stirred the rice in a rice cooker. Are you dumb? And I was like, I always did that. You dumb? And I was just like, first of all, I'm not even crying about it. It just hurts a lot. Second of all, what would you do? She said, I probably would have fainted. I said, then shut the fuck up. And and then I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna do what I always do because I thought I was being smart. And I thought like if I treated it really quickly, like put it in the cold water, then it'll get better, right? I looked it up. Turns out I was not supposed to put it under cold water. I was supposed to put it under like a lukewarm cold water. Because apparently that makes it worse. I was not supposed to put it in milk, and I definitely was not supposed to be putting ice on it. They said that all makes it worse. Okay.
Really, because I
And
would have done the same things.
thank you. Thank you. And Amethyst, go to
When
bed.
when did they change this? Because I just did my
Now.
EMR a
Turn the
couple
light
of
off, go to
like
bed.
not last, yeah, it was last year.
What?
I just did my EMR class like last year, and that's exactly what we would have done.
Okay, so good. I did do that. Okay. But it actually bubbled up. My skin bubbles up. So it was like a big ball, little bubbles on my skin. And I was just like, should I pop it just to like leave it or something like that? But then I saw that apparently if you popped it, it can cause an
Scarring.
infection.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, an infection. So I was just like, okay, let me not do that then. Well, I had my sleep study that night. So I was just like, do you think it would affect anything? What can I do? What do you want? Turn the light off. Hold on, hold on, give me a sec. Stop messing with him. Come on, Alexa, turn first light off.
Okay.
Lay down and go to bed. No. Okay. No. Okay, fine. Just go to bed. I don't want to hear you getting up.
What the heck?
Okay, so I got my wolf chan. And it's not that hard to take care of him. So I was
Oh, the
curious.
Tamagotchi. I still haven't
Yeah.
gotten mine.
Go to bed. Oh, really? Yeah, so he's not that hard to take care of. But then so then I got dropped off at the sleep study at 8:30 because that's what time I had to be there. And I was telling her, I said, before I pay, it's not gonna affect nothing. Like y'all not gonna say y'all can't do it because y'all need my hand or something. Do y'all? She's like, no, you should be good. And she's like, does it hurt? I said, it's slowing to start numbing out because I was just like, I'm just gonna do what I always do whenever I get hurt. I push on it until it numbs out and I get
Yeah.
used to the pain. So I just left my hand and stopped putting water on it, stopped putting ice on it and everything, and just let my hand burn for a good 30 minutes until finally I started numbing to that pain. And so she comes back in at like 10 something, or was it 9 something? 9 something, and starts hooking me up to the wires. And she just said, I brought some cooling gel for you too if you want to put it on your burn. I was like, girly, you're so sweet. Yes. But after the wires, we kind of just forgot about it. And so she's like, okay, if you're ready to go to sleep, you can go to sleep. And I'm like, okay, cool. So she's like, let me go ahead and check the monitors real quick and I'll come back and turn the light off. Okay, the bed was comfy, BT dubs, comfy. And she comes back, she turns the light off. She said, okay, you're good to go relax and go to sleep. I'm like, okay. I go straight to sleep. She says, you have to try to go to sleep right off the bat when I tell you to go to sleep because you have to have at least 6 hours of sleep. So I'm like, okay, no problems. So I fall asleep really quickly. It is 11 o'clock. It's like 10 something at night. I fall asleep real quickly and she wakes me up at 5 in the morning. Like, five, girl, five. And she's just like, okay, your sleep, the overnight sleep study is over. Now you're about to begin your day shift. The day nurse will come in at 7 a.m. and tell you when it's time for your first nap. So she pulls off the movement sensors off my chest and my stomach and my legs. BC Does did not shave my legs when she did that. I said, I'm so sorry. Move past the hair. And she's like, no, I get it. I get lazy on shaving as well. I'm just like, it's just when you got nothing else, what's the point? And uh, she was like, okay. So she pulls everything else off. She puts more wires on my head. And she just says, like, okay, you can sit down, you can walk around, you can sit on that recliner over there. Whatever you do, do not lay down because you can't go to sleep until your first nap. I'm like, okay, no problem, right? But
Yeah.
I'm so tired. When she woke me up, I was like this, sitting in the chair. Like I didn't want to wake up. She's
Pulling a
like, you still
Hyunjin.
sleepy? She's like, you still sleepy? I said, yes, ma'am, I'm still sleepy. And so she leaves, and I'm like sitting on the bed, and I'm just like, no, I don't feel comfortable just sitting on the bed like this. So I go sit on the recliner. I'm like on my phone, everything's fine, but then I start to feel sick, and I felt one of my episodes coming on, a bad one. So I basically just like my eyes shut. I can't move. I felt paralyzed. The tingle started rushing through my body, like it was starting to get painful, and I started freaking out. I was like in and out of consciousness at that point. And I was freaking out because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, is it all in my head? Because I'm hooked up to these wires and I heard the camera turn towards the chair to watch me. And I'm just like, do they not see anything happening on the monitor? So is it in my head? Has it whole time has it been in my head? And like I'm like, okay, maybe if I calm down, maybe if I just like breathe and try to like push past the feeling of this, then it'll go away, you know? So I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to like let myself relax and calm down and try to push through it, but it was just not working. Nothing was helping until it finally like went away after like a good 10 minutes. And after like 30 minutes or so, the day nurse comes in. She's like, okay, it's time for your nap. Just to plug in the damn wires. It turns out the machine was never even plugged into the thing. So I'm like, I thought it was crazy for a minute, you know? Like I thought that I like it was all in my head because if they weren't seeing anything on the monitors to come in and check on me, then it's clearly just in my head, you know? And it just turns out the machines wasn't on because they only turn it's a sleep study. They only turn them on when it's time for me to take a nap.
Right.
So I was just like, oh my gosh, this whole
That
time.
would have been super helpful though if the monitor had caught that.
It would have been helpful. It would have been helpful because that one was one of the bad ones.
Yeah.
And so when I would take my naps, it basically felt like I was asleep, but I wasn't. So it felt like I was having sleep paralysis with each nap because I would they would tell me, okay, relax your body and sleep, right? So I
Yep.
relax my body, I close my eyes, I'm getting tired, so I fall asleep. Or so I think. So I'm pretty sure I fell asleep because my body fell asleep. Like I couldn't move my body, whatever position my body fell asleep in, it stayed asleep in. But I kept hearing the noises in the room. Like I would hear my phone ding, I would hear the walking in the hallways, I would hear all sorts of things. But I was also in and out of like seeing other things.
Consciousness. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like flashing in between like dream world and in the room and everything. So I was just like in and out. And I'm just like, oh my God. And that happened with every single like time I would have to take a nap.
Hmm.
And then she was like at 12. I think I took about 3 to 4 naps. I couldn't remember. Ocean, get over here. And you know you're not supposed to be over there. Sit down. And so at around 12 when she comes in, she was just like, okay, so you're gonna take your next nap and then about like 12:30 or yeah, 12:30 when I come in, I'll have you take your last nap. Hopefully this will be the last one. So I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? Like, does that mean that you would have already gotten enough data by then? Does that mean that did I fail or did I pass? I don't understand what you mean. Like, what does it mean? Like, so if you didn't get enough data with this one, then you would have me take another nap, or
Yeah,
because
I don't know.
I ended early. Like they said the sleep study would have gone on till at least 3:30 in the afternoon. I ended at like around
Hmm.
1. So I'm just like, did I pass? I
Like
don't
I don't
understand.
remember them doing all of that with Greg's sleep study. Like he didn't have to like take naps and everything. He just
Oh, that's
slept
just
and then
because um they had different sleep studies for different things. So in my
oh
case, my sleep study was supposed to monitor for narcolepsy.
yeah.
So they needed to see how fast it would take me to fall asleep each time. So that's why
So
they did
are
little
they
naps.
thinking these episodes might be a narcolepsy type thing?
That's what the doctor assumed it was when because she witnessed it and she was like, you were talking to me and it just looked like you just fell asleep on me. Like you weren't responding, you were having these little like jerks, um ticks.
Yeah, like you just stop. You're like a zombie, like nothing is there.
Yeah, she said, well, see, I don't know, am my eyes open when I do that?
Yep.
With her, she said that it looked like I fell asleep, so like my eyes closed.
Yeah, no. All the ones that you had around me, you had your eyes opened and you
Oh,
just was not responsive anymore.
so that's what she thought it could be. So that's just one thing that they're crossing off. I don't know.
Yeah.
I said at least this one's trying to cross off the list of everything.
Right?
Like she's not leaving no stops unturned. She's like, okay, it's not this, so let's try for this. And I had appointment after appointment after appointment with her. So like my first appointment with her, she was like, okay, let's test for this, this, and that. So I now had she had sent out multiple referrals to everything. So I now had a referral to a neurologist for move jerks, a movement disorder, as well as the Hashimoto's encephalopathy. She had me set up for a narcolepsy, the narcolepsy recommendation for the sleep doctor, and then she had me have a referral to the dermatologist as well to check to see if I have another autoimmune based off of my vitiligo.
Uh,
And that was just the first visit with her.
well, at least she's trying to figure stuff out instead of just shoving drugs in you and going about your business.
Yeah, but she's also the one that took away my driving.
Oh.
She wouldn't even let me
Did you
drive
get a
home.
doctor's note saying you can't work past 3?
I have my doctor's appointment this Thursday. I have to go in for that because tell her to get off. Amethyst, why is the door even open? You shouldn't have let her got in there. But she had I couldn't like just go in and fill one out because she's on maternity leave. So I had to go in and actually talk to like the doctor that's filling in for her right now just to get my restrictions. But tomorrow I think I'm working till 7 and Tuesday I'm off. But then Wednesday I'm working till 8 and I'm just like, okay, that's fine. Y'all want to pull this game? We can pull this game because for every time I pass out, I want an incident report taken. When I get my restrictions back and y'all deny me the restrictions, that will also go on record. Um
Did
and
you file an
also
incident report for your episode in the hallway?
no, I didn't. But I just felt like I was like, it's what happened. It's whatever.
But it's the fact that the managers just flat out ignored ignored you. That was neglect. That was medical neglect.
Yeah. Uh, let me go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm having my headphones in. I'm just gonna go take Ocean outside since she
Okay.
looks like. Osh, come here. Uh, but I feel like that's what they all been doing. Like every single manager and lead up front, like they kind of treat me as like they basically ignore everything that like I don't know if they're purposely just not paying attention or not noticing it, or they're just purposely ignoring.
Well, it could be either way.
Yeah, because like there are times where I could barely stand up at the register. I'm having to lean down. There's other times where I can't even talk to the customers anymore. I know for a fact you weren't about to have the audacity to keep your mouth on me, girl. She literally tried to and then thought against it. She's like, wait, no. That was hilarious.
What
Okay.
happened?
Oh, okay. So she knew I was taking her outside, and she's been getting out from the backyard. So now I have to tie her up when she goes outside. And so she knew I was
Oh.
gonna take her outside, and so she tried to twist around so I couldn't grab her. And and when I finally did grab her, she twisted around and tried to bite me, but she went like this. So she went like this, opened her jaw and almost touched me, and then she like sidestepped her mouth. She's like, "Oh wait, no, not mom." So what am I doing? And then I think she felt bad for it because then she didn't fight me at all. She literally walked with me and sat down while I put the chain on her.
Yeah, because she knew she was in trouble.
Yeah, I'm just like, does she really does she really think? Like I never thought she would. I mean, yeah, dude, she's just like Africa. She has a big attitude.
Well, my little one is grounded for the week because she's
Oh
ran
yeah.
off twice to where I have to go get the car. Her recall is really,
Oh,
really bad. Like she just flat out will not listen to me if she doesn't want to. And she will never come to me. But I've had to get in the car twice
you
because
know what helped?
she ran like way over by the hospital and that's like a main road. So give me a 3. Okay, never mind then. Let's do different colors. 3, 4, 1. Okay, there we go. But I asked my neighbors were out again, so I asked them again. I'm like, "Are you sure you don't mind Halloween spreading into your yard?" And they're like, "No." It's like,
And they're
okay,
new. They just moved in.
yeah.
Oh, nice. What happened to the last neighbors?
She is super into Halloween. She's so excited. But September's coming up pretty damn quick, so I'm gonna have to get off my ass and start getting stuff done.
I'm so excited. Like, because if I can go on my short term, I can like get so much stuff handled. Like for one, I can start regrouping with Amethyst because she's been getting pretty out there.
Yeah. Did you come down here and fart? God, it smells.
So like she's grounded for a month. Okay.
School's about to start too.
Yeah. She's grounded until September.
Wow.
Yeah. And you want to not even believe why. Okay.
What?
I don't even know if I should even say this on live, to be honest. Hi, Liz.
Hey, Liz. There is like no action in the chat room.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. But so basically, homegirl, they were like building a fort. So my parents took all their grandkids with them, right? To
Yeah.
go spend the night. They would spend the week with them. So she had my parents had all four of my nephews, all three of my nephews, and my daughter and my niece. So it was five kids. My daughter like Amethyst likes to build forts, right? I let her build forts here all the time. I usually don't have an issue with it, but my mom told them to take the fort down. They didn't, and she had kissed my nephew on the cheek and then kissed him on the mouth within that fort. Yeah.
So she built the fort to hide the fact that do stuff she needs to get in trouble with.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yep. That's not even the worst part.
they're not. At least they're not blood related, I guess.
That is true. That is true. But she then proceeded to tell him to meet her at the end of the bed at midnight.
What?
She told him to meet her at the edge of the bed at midnight.
Why?
I was like, that is such a mature sentence that I'm scared. I'm gonna have to put a chastity belt on this girl. I'm gonna have to put cameras around my house for Rosie's and locks on my windows.
Yep.
I'm gonna put a deadbolt on my room door so she no longer can get out of this room without my permission. Okay, because she cannot be trusted. That's not even the worst part. Okay. The worst part is, yes, girl, yes. So that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that my nephew did something too, back to her. And my niece was crying because she was like, they made me watch. First of all, nobody made you watch, girl. I'm sure nobody can make you watch, for one. Second of all, oh my gosh. So she's in trouble. She's grounded for a month. I told her she's no longer
Did
allowed
they
to
go
have
first or
physical.
second base?
I want to say second. I'm just gonna
Over
send
the
it.
close?
I'm just gonna send it in the chat because it's just too gross.
Oops. Side.
It's so. There we go. That's what it was.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
nothing they haven't seen on like every music video ever shown.
Yeah, no. I don't let her watch YouTube. I monitor what she watches. Like she's only allowed to watch what's on Netflix Kids, and she only is allowed to watch the Korean cartoons. So I have a list on Netflix that she's allowed to watch off.
Yeah.
And if I see that she's moved past Netflix, I take the remote away for the day. Or she's no longer allowed to watch TV. And
She must
so
have been a hooker in her past life.
I think it's because she was exposed to it early on because she was doing stuff like that since she was 2. So
Oh,
when I got her back from my cousins, I think that she was exposed to it over there. And so I've always had an issue with that. Like the teacher would call me and say, hey, she was doing this just before nap time. She was doing that. And I'm
yeah,
just like, oh
sexual
my
act.
God. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? Like, will it be better in Korea or worse? I don't know.
I don't know. I think they're pretty open sexually in Korea. They're not so conservative.
That's what I'm worried about. Because I'm just like, I want her. They said that they saw it on, my nephew said he saw it on TV or show he saw, or um, YouTube or something. I don't know.
Now, Korea is very conservative as far as, porn is illegal, things like that. So, I mean, if
Porn's
she's,
illegal over there? That's
yeah,
wonky.
yeah. So you better get you a VPN for your Pornhub. But
I don't use Pornhub because I think Pornhub you have to like have a profile and an actual
no, you
like
don't.
account on.
No. No, you don't.
What?
No, you don't.
Girl, there's like I don't even how much closer of an eye do I have to keep on her? That's the thing.
Evidently a very, very close one.
Like nobody's safe.
That girl, swear.
But we can't just say it was her. It was my nephew too. Like she just did the kiss. He went further.
Yeah.
So they're both grounded.
Yeah, I bet his mom was happy about that.
Oh no. Like she's like let me tell you, they're both like in trouble with everybody.
Now, is that your nephew from your oldest sister that is living with her boyfriend and husband?
Yeah.
Well, hate to say it, but
Uh,
he's he's being exposed to some weird shit.
but anyways, work I think is trying to make me quit.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. Go to bed.
I
The
just
other
find it
night,
outrageous that they refuse to accommodate you.
I found it outrageous too. Can I help you? Go to bed. Um, I find it ridiculous as well that they refuse to accommodate me. I find it that they kind of like do certain things outside my limits sometimes purposely.
Well, ever since they lost their original owners, they've gone downhill.
Original owners, what do you mean?
Because the original owner died.
Oh
And
yeah.
he was very family oriented and, stuff like that. And now it's
I
just a
kn-
big now it's just a corporation. It's just a moneymaker. It's all it is to them. They don't give a shit about their employees.
mind your business. Go to bed.
I don't know why I'm throwing that out.
No, for reals. I was thinking that same exact thing because I knew what it was like before, like
Yeah.
I knew how family oriented there was. I loved it so much. And I was comfortable there. They made things like easy, but like you could just see the shift and it keeps getting worse. It keeps
Yep.
getting worse. Now it's like our wild goals is to um keep a certain shift. So like they expect us to work like when I would work in bakery, we were only given I think 152 hours for the week. We have 20 or 15 employees. And each employee gets 40 hours.
Yep.
So that's basically like what? we can accommodate like 3 people. So they want us to basically work, do the same amount of work with the less amount of people.
They want you to push out the same productivity, but they don't want to give you any people to do it.
No, absolutely not. Like I remember Thanksgiving Day, it was just me working. Okay. Thanksgiving Day, it was just me, one person working from 4 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon when we closed. And it was so traumatizing. I never want to do that again because I not only had to get the day baker stuff done, I had to get the closer stuff done, the opener stuff done, while also helping customers get cakes from the cases, write on cakes, get stuff out and everything. And I'm just like, while also dealing with the pie table. And I'm just like, never again. And they have the audacity the next day to be like, oh my gosh, we're now up 110%, blah, 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 and work things. And productivity. I'm like, oh, ain't that great, freaking fantastic? I'm glad that benefited y'all to the max. That lasted about a week before we're back down to like, oh, we're still over hours. We need cut hours. We need to do this. Like, how are we over hours? There's only 3 of us working.
Yeah.
What do you mean? And every day,
So I would cut the
same thing.
bakery hours back. I would work from like 5 to 2, and then everybody just shut down and go home. Let the managers deal with it.
I was saying that same thing. I said, manager always upstairs doing nothing. Why do the front end do we have three managers and like 6 leads? And every day I see more leads than partners.
Well, that's how you get rid of a lot of employees. Treat
And the
them like
leads just
shit.
stand around and do nothing.
Yeah.
One of them pisses me off because she
Well,
always
that's
looks
why I
at
don't work outside of the house anymore. I don't get along well with others. Or at least that's what they say. I don't work well with others. I don't think y'all have ever really had a problem with me, which is funny because we've been together for what, 2 years?
Has it been that long? We started what, 2023? Yeah. It's about to be, no, it's 2 years. You're right. We
Yep.
just hit 2 years.
So
No,
the
it should
fact
be
that you're
about 3
saying
years,
that
right?
I can't get along with people, that's only because I just don't get along with you because you're a lazy ass motherfucker is what the problem is.
Yeah, if you do your job, nobody would have an issue with it.
Well, I'd have an issue with it. I don't like the big corporate BS. Just like,
Amethyst, if I see you again, you're gonna do the same thing you did yesterday. Is that what you want? Because I'm not stupid. That's why. Go lay down.
you're right, I don't
Now.
work well with stupid.
One. If I see your butt get up from the bed again. Oh, we think we're joking now, huh? Okay, tomorrow.
No, mommy, fine.
Nope, too late.
Mommy, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, you see me laughing?
Mommy.
Do you see me laughing?
Mommy.
Do you see me laughing? Don't mommy me. Do you see me laughing? Okay, so then what's so funny about the joke that you just made? Because I don't think it's so funny. I think you're just being a smartass, and that's not cool. Don't touch me.
Something blue is flashing on. That's why I'm laughing.
Don't play with me. Go lay down now before I call JJ again.
I don't want to do the same thing.
Yes, you are gonna do the same thing. Hey, stop. Actually, I'm working until 7 tomorrow, so you'll be with Julie most of the time.
I'm going to get a spank after the
Oh, well. Whose fault is that?
because I
Oh, whose fault is that?
No, it's because I can't read.
Well, then how about you start reading better? Easy peasy. Now, can you please go lay down and go to bed? Go to bed now. I don't want to have to ask you again. Go to bed. So then go to bed. Prove to me that you don't need that punishment. Go to bed. I sure am.
No, I am going to do that.
You sure are. You already done had too many chances. Now you're getting that punishment. Try not to add more onto it. Well, I just want you to listen.
Mommy.
Oh, well, you're crying, so I assume that we're both gonna start crying.
I'm not joking.
Oh, we're not joking. I thought it was so funny. You said you were just kidding. I thought I could kid too.
I'm going to
You see how you're still out here talking instead of doing what I asked you to do? So why should I listen to you when you can't even do the same for me?
now can I
Now you can close the door. Now you can close the door. Now you can close the door. Don't mommy me. Now you can close the door. Now you can close the door. I'm talking to you. Close the door now. Are you gonna close the door or not? Are you gonna close the door or not? I don't care what you don't want. I told you the moment that you start start respecting the rules and the boundaries, then you can start getting respect back and hearing what you gotta say. Bye. Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
that child.
Bye.
I'm not even dealing with it, and it wears me out.
Oh, I'm not even dealing with it anymore either. Like, she's not getting sympathy from me no more. No more guilt. No more like, oh, but I feel bad. She don't get nothing. So now she's getting nothing. Like the moment she runs her mouth, she's there. You go. No more. What? I said now she no longer has a voice in the house. I said before I used to take her opinions into account, things she wanted to do, I'll take into account, and everything.
It needs
And
to be good. Hannah's coming up pretty soon.
oh yeah, right? My sister has her on the tally mark. And she's already at 20. You see how you're still out here? Oh, I don't care what you want because clearly you don't care what I want because I want you to go to bed and you're still not doing that. We're not negotiating here, little girl. I told you what I want you to do and I expect you to do it now. I don't care what you want. Bye.
I need some small dowel sticks.
Down sticks.
Yeah, to put these earrings on. Make it easier to carry.
Oh yeah. Or you could just use a string.
Eh. Rather have a dowel stick. Then they just slide off and on.
No, we
using
didn't
my-
have a deal. Your deal got revoked the moment you kept coming in and out of his room. So now the door gets fully closed. Goodbye.
Oh, always trying to make the art of the deal and always failing.
She said, we had a deal. You said we could have the door cracked.
Yeah, well, that deal fell through when you kept coming out of the room. So sorry
Yep.
for your luck.
Because yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? So the day before yesterday, she was screaming her head off. She refused to go to bed. I told her she was not allowed to get up from the bed, right? And she was yelling, she was screaming, she was crying. She's like, I know you don't want me to go to Korea, mommy. I just know it. I said, you don't want me to have any fun. Don't do anything, blah, blah, blah. And then she was just like, Mommy, Julie says that Alan, if he does good, he can start getting rewarded and getting some of his days taken away from his groundedness. That's not fair. Why do I have to get grounded for the whole month and don't get, if I listen, I don't get none taken away? I said, probably because you exhausted that reward program and you no longer get rewarded for like, doing good deeds. Now I expect you to listen for the whole entire month without getting anything in return.
Yep.
I said, because you done exhausted that.
Sorry for the bad luck. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I found my Twitchy. Okay.
And then I was just like, you know what's not fair, actually? What's not fair is that you act way more brattier than they do, but you get to go to Korea, you get to go to these concerts, you get to go out to eat and do all this stuff, and they don't get to do that. They don't get to, they don't never go to concerts. They
Oh,
never got to
no.
go out of the country. They barely get to go out of the state.
Yep.
I said, you get a lot more than a lot of kids your age get.
Yep. That's what I told my kids when they were growing up. I was like, y'all don't realize how privileged you actually were.
I was just like, you don't think I wanted to do all this stuff when I was your age?
Like, they had me on a very short leash when I was growing up because apparently I was the bad child, but it was my sister that was sleeping with everybody under the fucking sun.
I don't care what you want. I already told you already. Instead, you know what you should be thinking of? Instead of thinking like, oh damn it, I'm getting punished again. You should be thinking of like, okay, you know what? This is the consequence of my own action. Let me go ahead and accept this punishment. Let me not make it worse by getting more. How about that? Just think of that. I'm closing it.
Yeah, Amethyst keeps her in mom mode.
No, for real. Watch, you'll be able to hear in a little while. She'll start screaming things.
Yeah.
Because that's just what she does.
They're dropping
Oh,
album previews.
oh yeah, I saw that. Okay, first of all, yum, yum. But I haven't really been fully paying attention to the full promotion stuff because I've been pretty preoccupied. But
They have put out like 4 sets of pictures. 4 sets
I
of
saw
4. A lot of
based off
pictures.
of each one, yeah, because it's based off each like song in the album.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, okay, does that mean those ones would be getting videos?
Yeah.
Are they gonna pull like what is it, a 5-star and give us so many videos? Was it
They'll
5-star or was it La La?
Lala. I can't ever anticipate what this group is going to do because every time I try, I fail.
No, for real, this is so funny how it works. But that just means more money to spend too.
Okay, so I got the double from Walmart where you get the two together, the Karma and the what is it? The Karma and the solid shit. Anyway, I got the 2-pack from Walmart. I got 2 of the
Ceremony?
Skazoos. Huh?
You talking about ceremony?
Yeah, Ceremony. And the other one. That's the 2-pack from Walmart that I'm getting. I'm getting 2 of the Skazoos and the Nemo version from Music Plaza. I'm getting the limited and the vinyl from Target. And then I'm getting the signed, whichever one it was, off of the Stray Kids shop. And then I'm getting the 8 from Japan because it was
should
like
get the limited
88 bucks. It was $88 for the 8, and everybody else is like over 100.
Yeah. Wait, how much was the shipping? Like overall, $88?
I don't know how much shipping is because I have like a lot of stuff coming in with it.
Oh,
So if you want in on that, let me know.
okay.
because I'm still paying off auctions, so I can start getting my stuff from
I
Japan.
know. I was
And
like, bro, you just piling
I've
it
still got to
up.
pay Aaliyah, and I still got to pay you. I've still got to buy my flights.
Oh no, I have okay, so I have my bills list, right? And I'm sorry, Aaliyah, but you're kind of currently at the bottom. Because with you, if I won't be missing payments and it won't affect nothing.
Hey, I
But
played
just
really
know,
good for Arlington, but right now it's just like I'm trying to get everything. I don't even want it caught up. I just want him to quit calling me at this point.
yeah.
So,
But at least she's on the list, you know?
oh yeah, you're on the list. It'll not this next week because I've got to pay for shipping for that Go order. And the fees, the extra fees that I'm being charged are insane. Which I mean, I can get those back, but I have to place an order for 20. Well, one of my OT8s dropped out. So I'm ending up having to pay for 6 of them myself just to get that order in. So I'm having to pay a hefty amount plus the shipping to just to get them here to get this order out of the way.
So if I were to get it off of Music Plaza, that would include 2 Karma compact versions. Two the 8 set of the accordion version, the Karma version album. I think that's still limited. No.
So you already got the OT8.
No, I didn't. I'm saying
Oh, you did
I saw
not?
my list, yeah.
Oh,
And 2 of the Skazoo versions, right?
yeah.
So if I were to get all of that overall plus the shipping, it would be about 275 for 2, 4, 6, 7 of the albums. 2
Yeah, I
Skazoo
know
versions.
I'm getting POBs with the OT8s, but I'm not sure which POBs I'm getting.
So yeah, so
But
the
still
OT8, I'm getting the POB
for
also.
$88, I just decided to jump on that one.
For the accordion version, I'm also getting the POB, as well
Mhm.
as the compact version. I'm getting the POB.
And the Skazoo version.
And the Skazoo version, I'm getting a freebie gift set.
Is that what Music Plaza is given?
Mhm.
Because that's where I bought my 2 Skazoos and my Nemo. Oh, and Liz, you have another thing coming your way. I sent it out yesterday. Probably
I
won't go
think
out till tomorrow.
275 is pretty good for all of that, right?
What?
275 is good for all that
Yeah.
because the shipping was only like $20.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go through with it. I'm just gonna buy it now because then if I don't buy it now, I won't buy it at all.
Yeah.
I'll keep pushing it off until it releases.
Usually I buy all of them through Walmart, Target, and Barnes and Noble, but I just can't do that this time around. I mean,
I always do it.
my trip was like so much more expensive than I had budgeted.
I always do it through
Music
Plaza.
Plaza.
I always
Yeah.
get you know me, Music Plaza. When I first started buying stuff, it was
I just don't like how long the shipping
Hangtown for
takes.
You. Yeah, it was K-Town for You because I didn't trust anything else. That was the first site I ever bought off of, and so that was the only site I bought off of. Which if I would have known that about Mercari beforehand, I probably would have started with them.
Yeah.
I would have waited, but obviously, when we have to get stuff out of the way, we have to get it because I was always late with stuff because I wasn't on social medias and stuff like that. So I was always late with like albums and stuff like that. So,
You weren't getting the POBs?
mm-mm. No, it's because, like I said, I wasn't on any social medias. I didn't bother to do Twitter when I first started out, and like I was going through a lot of stuff with Amicus at that time because that's when I first got custody of her and was
Yeah.
going through the process. So I was just like dealing with all that. So I wasn't like super into like the whole thing. Like at most, I mostly just listened to the music, but I didn't realize that there was this whole like thing
Yeah.
at the time. Like I knew there was merch and stuff, but I didn't realize there was this whole thing about the albums at that time. So I was just like, wait, what's going on? What happened? It wasn't until I started getting more into it that I was just like, oh, like cool. I wonder if there's like this like a fan club type of thing. So I would like buy little merches here and there. And then I saw the fan clubs, and then they were like, "Oh, you'll be able to see like notifications off Twitter." So then I got Twitter, and then I kept seeing drops with like their albums and stuff. And so I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what?" So I'm just like, "Oh my gosh." So like 2021, I started late. I started late.
Yeah.
Okay, what would be better? If I do $69 every 2 weeks for 6 weeks, I won't have to pay any interest.
I always go the long route.
I know, so do I. If I do $50 every month for 6 months, I'll only be paying $29 in interest. Or if I do the
And you can always pay
$27,
that off earlier if you want to.
yeah, that's usually what I do. I might just do because it's only like $29 interest. I think I'll do that. 'Cause
I
at
would
least it gives me-
I always stretch it out as far as I can. Because there's always those times that you're not going to be able to make that 60 some odd dollar payment, but you might can make 10 or 20.
You're right. You're right. I was thinking that but then
Like
if I
like
did
when your friend starts
$69, I
paying
would
off
get
her ticket, then you can use that money to buy your stuff.
I'm not even worried about that because like the more I pay my stuff off, and then when like no, I don't want to listen to you anymore. And then when that comes in, I'll be like, oh yay, extra money
Yeah.
to pay other things. So I'm not really worried about it. It gives me enough time to pay a good amount of stuff off first, and then when that finally comes in, because my brother owes me $110, and he's been owing me that since March.
Yeah.
So
Should we switch?
yeah, there's really nobody in there besides Liz.
Yeah. I'm going to run upstairs and warm me some food up.
Oh, that no problem, Liz. Like I'm glad you really loved your gift. It was Aaliyah's idea.
Yeah.
But I was just like, oh, it's so smart. She didn't realize it was
know,
your
right?
birthday. She didn't realize it was your birthday soon. So I was just like, that works perfectly.
Yeah, I sent her. She's not on here, I don't think. I sent her another package because I had ordered some stuff from Japan, but I got it in late, so I sent it off. Should go out tomorrow.
What are you doing still out here talking to? You're just worried? You're gonna be worried about how red your butt's gonna be in a minute if you don't go to bed now. My lord, with this girl. Oh my lord. She literally like pulls shit at her ass, bro. Out
I
her
believe
ass.
it.
She literally was just like, I'm just worried. This is her excuse of why she doesn't go to bed. I'm just worried because I'm scared about my teeth getting pulled out. Yeah. Yesterday when she was screaming and crying, she was just like, and I just miss Shadow and Luna so much. Like it's all Jima's fault they're not here. It was our cats that we gave away 2 years ago.
She's just she's
Yeah,
pulling
she
stuff
pulls
out to
shit
be
out her
upset about.
ass, bro. I
Yeah.
know. That's why I don't even listen to her anymore at this point.
Yeah. Okay, let's switch. I'm gonna go upstairs and warm up some food and I'll be back.
Okay, I'll probably knock this girl out.
Okay.
Right.
NyQuil.
Bye.
Later.